Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ede Zanetti. The new carbon market provides enormous, gigantic opportunities for developing countries when it comes to industrial timber. We already know that the Paris Agreement is ongoing, where we can register credits from both regulated and voluntary markets, which are coping with the Sustainable Development Goals 2030, the SDG 2030 agenda, and respect the 100 years permanence rule. We talked about technologies which can be useful for countries in order to generate those carbon credits. We talked about land use intensification, silviculture. We talk about regenerative agriculture, non-tillage, carbon on soils, and now it's time to talk about industrial timber, industrial wood. As a rule, tropical developing countries have the lowest consumptions of industrial timber in the planet. So the consumption is 15 times less than in countries like the European ones, Canada, US, Japan, China, India. All those countries have consumption levels over 15 cubic meters per year per inhabitant. And in tropical countries, we have a consumption which is lower than 1.5 cubic meters per year per inhabitant on industrial timber. And this is the key for the success of sustainable development on tropical regions, to increase the use of industrial timber. Take, for example, the US and Canada. 95% of all residential constructions are made out of wood, timber. In tropical countries, this is less than 3%. So we can increase enormously the amount of industrial timber that we use coming from native or plantation forests. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we increase the use of this industrial timber in order to improve the environmental quality of our nations, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, remove CO2 from the atmosphere, generate jobs, generate income, and a future for our countries. So we will be talking about the opportunity tropical countries have on increasing its production and consumption of industrial timber in order to attract carbon credits. Follow us to learn more about this. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Ede Zanetti, for tous les amis africains.